Hello, this is James Sorge here with Ultimate Ninja 2. This was done with Forest 1987. This is one of the top 100 Ultimate Ninja 2 scores in the world, basically. So I'm putting it up. You can call it legitimate or illegitimate. That's in the eye of the beholder, but anyway, we're going to use the wall glitch here. I'll try to explain it the best I can. I will link the Forest's Guide in the description so people can look it up. This is going to be a half hour. It's going to be hell improvising on this for post-commentary. So, here we go. Okay. I'm going to double hand this for most of this. Okay, he picked Momiji for this. I picked Ryu with the Eclipse Scythe, so... Okay, the spider aggroed on him, the Resetsu, so I'm gonna take out some of the archers, trying to find them the best I can. I don't know exactly where they are, so... Jump in there, we found one of them. And there's one firing on me. That's not so good. And it looks like I got about two of them here. So... that was a wasted shot. This took us a couple of attempts. There were two major attempts that lasted over 15 minutes. The rest were kind of just fails right away. So... okay, I'm going to stand here while he takes care of Resetsu so the archer don't hit me. And this is a life meter Resetsu, so it has a lot of hit points. Ooh. Basically, you can see on this camera spy he's using a lot of dodge, probably some counters. And there it goes down. Now, he's going to go into the wall. You can see him basically doing this. I will link this later through the guide so you can figure out how to do it. Okay, he does an inpo and I follow, so I'll go where he is. Okay, so the next boss out is Tengu. Now, the next part of the strategy, I'm going to stand directly behind him so he can block ninja stars and stuff, and I'm going to be firing Scythe ultimate techniques. I think there's only one Tengu brother here. I can't really see. It's the red one, which is the harder one of the two. The faster one, so... play lame to win. Justin Wong will be very proud of this strategy. Jeep, 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 Jeep. But it works, because you'll find out later why this mission is so notorious. I'm not going to give any spoilers for new players, but for anybody who's played this game, you know what's coming up. Probably seen in other YouTube videos. Okay, Tengu's down. And now we're going to take care of the remaining Fiend Ninjas. A little unsure of how to work it, but we'll improvise. Any good player has to be able to adjust on the fly. Doesn't matter who you are or what type of game you play. Fighting games are notorious for this, but it's not the only game. Alright, they're still alive. Okay, we're going to relocate to the side, and Spider Lady, also known as Obaba, is coming out, so this time I'm going to stay by the wall and do one ultimate technique so I don't go through the wall. I don't want to go through because that would be bad, and then I'll have to fight her directly. That happened in one of the failed attempts. You can see the camera being kind of rough here. It's a little bit of a problem. And I got shot there because of it. That was bad. We get away with it. And because this is Ultimate Ninja on team missions, they got a crap ton, whole load of hit points. Kill an archer or something else along the way. I'll say something later that came up, but we'll wait till later to say something about it. That was a little scary. She fired her Nimpo type of technique. One more, I think. And she's dead. Now I'm going to fall to the other side. And he's leading me to an area. Now, the next part of the mission has 3 Fiend Genshins. You can see I went out of bounds there. But basically, this part is pixel perfect. If you go too far back, you'll get hit with fire kunais. And if you go too far up, you will pull the next enemies through the wall. And you'll see, and that's exactly what you don't want to do. And exactly, here they come. 3 Fiend Genshins with about 3 to 4 times as much hit points as story mode. And you can see the firing squad that's coming out. You don't want to get too close because you'll get hit by their ground pounds, and you definitely don't want to deal with the fire kunai that are coming around. And you definitely don't want to pull them through the wall like we did on the big failed attempt. Because I got too close. And you can see how long this is going to take. And you can see I've got enough of points here where I'm not getting any more UTs for points, so overall I think this part went really well. There were some hiccups, but I did make a few mistakes, but We'll see. Now comes the improvising of chat to deal with how long this takes, because got about 20 minutes to talk, and while this goes on. My heart was going through this, because I was afraid I was going to take a hit or draw a Genshin through, which would have been a real problem. Ow, I take a hit there. That was unfortunate. You can imagine doing this without the glitch. That would be like... I don't even want to think about it. I have enough of problems fighting Fiend Genshin as it is, so... I can only... Not necessarily on lower difficulties. I beat him on Mentor 4 pretty quickly, as you saw, but that took a little bit of practice. But Master Ninja Genshin is a whole nother story. And he has like 3 times as many hit points as that, so... Just so everybody knows, Forrest is on standby in case I get hit or make another mistake, so... And you can see they're slowly draining. The idea is to hit more than one of them at once. And take your time. The biggest thing I'm going to say is, take your time, play lame to win. Think Justin Wong, because if you rush it, like there, you'll run into a lot of problems. Okay, once again, this is like pixel perfect. If you go a little bit farther back, you'll be hit by the fire kunai, and if you go a little bit too far forward, those ground pounds could possibly hit you, and that's the last thing you want. Originally, I was not going to put this up, but because I was in the top 100, I thought it was... Probably had to verify it on YouTube, so... You can make the call if it's legitimate or illegitimate. It depends on where you come from, or what board you're on, or what community you're on, but... We just wanted to beat it for platinum here, so... The patience Forrest had to have was unreal. I wonder if he was playing a game or something while doing this. I can't remember. We were having a good time talking while doing this, so... And that's what you don't want. You don't want to miss all of them. That wastes a lot of time. You want... And when they go out of position, that's really troublesome. Ow. I think I got too far away from the wall. Getting really scary here. 15-minute mark. We were counting time as we were doing it too, because it was taking so long. I guess one thing you could work is you could time it and try to and try to go through it as they're doing ground pounds, and speed this up, but that's extremely, extremely risky. If you're going to do a speed run, you're probably better off doing it, fighting them directly and learning how to do it. Even though the practice to do it would be insanely maddening and rage-inducing, but... I know many people would not have the patience for this. Whoa, that was close. Once again, probably not my most entertaining video, but... And there's some good old lag to deal with. That's another thing that probably we got lucky on. We didn't disconnect during the middle of this. And... Okay, the Genshins are about even with hit points on this. Whoa, that was bad. Now that's the one thing you really don't want to do, is clip through that. Because if you clip through that wall, that they're going to be throwing the fire kunais and other things, and you can get hit. As I said, you really got to have a lot of patience to do this, because if you screw up Pixel Perfect, or you make another mistake like going through the wall or pull a Genshin, you got to redo this all over again, which is really kind of annoying. I had a good long stretch here of where I didn't get hit, and that was a big help with this. I appreciate your patience on this, Forrest. I know this probably drove you mad. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Coming up on the 20-minute mark here. And they're about 3/8 down, I would say. And you can see the lag is really starting to pick up and get worrisome, so... Don't let it bother you. That's all my lag people. I know could get nervous, because that's the last thing you want to do is disconnect in the middle of this. Fortunately, our connection was pretty good. The lag is really annoying. I know I was getting really frustrated with it as I was playing. And I gotta be really careful backing off, because I could expose myself and get hit. Okay. And there, they take another hit. You gotta win the little battles here and stay patient. It all adds up, and eventually they'll die. And also, having a mic here is strongly recommended, so you can talk to the other person, and if you end up dying, you can ask them to quickly come over and revive you. Because you don't... At this point, it gets really painful if you blow it. And they're once again out of position, really just being annoying. Stay patient, James. Stay patient. Even though it's 3 misses, I know we were complaining about it probably here. There's a hit. There's a ground pound. That was really close. Five out of 6 misses. This is getting a little frustrating at this point. Boom! Scythe hit for James. Yes, I know. I quoted the classic Tetris tournament, but... That's what happens when you're doing over a half hour of improv commentary. .25-minute mark. There we go, nice hit. And you notice I'm not getting ultimate technique points here because either I'm not hitting them or basically that I've gone over the counter. It feels like I'm attacking Fiend Genshin with a mosquito here. That's about how much health they have. Ow! Got too close to the wall. Forrest has to come revive me. Gain an info there just in case. I think I only take one more hit in this whole thing, so can't remember offhand. And there's a swing and a miss. Strike one. Ow. I think that's the last hit I take. I can't remember. Whoa, that was bad. Slow and steady wins the day. Fire Genshin casts Fire Kunai. It's not very effective. Fiend Genshin casts Fire 3. It's not very effective. I know, I'm getting random. Swing and a miss, strike two. And there's a big hit. And there's another triple hit. And we just passed the half-hour mark on the video. I know it's not on the thing, but I did some pre-commentary before the video, so getting into that now. And that was something bad right there that could have got me killed. And we're getting a lot of hits in a row now. My timing's getting better. Getting a little nervous even watching this. Bam! And there's a hit. There's a big hit. And now evening the score a little bit. Whoa, that was close. That might have been the RNG luck of the night. I should have got hit by that, but we didn't, so... I remember even saying that during the game chat, so... Okay, getting down to critical. I was really nervous here when I was doing this. And now the Fiend Genshin should start their repeater clause, making things a little bit more difficult. Oh, that was a big hit on one of them. Guess he got a little too close. Whoa, that's a little bit of bad positioning, so... But we get a hit anyway, we're lucky.